Hey everyone, Dave from Repairs Rule. So been out mowing, and I noticed when I put my mower away that my drive belt had some issues. So we're going to deal with that today. Just stay tuned. So here we are at my trusty Exmark Laser Z. If you're new to the channel, at Repairs Rule, the whole thing is, like the little slogan says, it's all fun and games until something breaks. And when that happens, repairs rule your life. So I repair all different kinds of things, and this is one of the normal types of items that I repair regular maintenance on my Laser Z. So on this video, I'm going to show you some little tips and tricks that I'm sure is going to help you. And I'm also going to point out a few different things that I've seen on other videos that are just not very clear on. So we'll get started on this. So the first thing we'll be doing today is we will be pulling these covers off on both sides, that one and this one over here. And as you can see, I lost my wing nut a long time ago on this one, so I have just regular nut on. But anyway, we'll pull these off, and then we're going to be opening the center cover where you put your feet, so it exposes all of our belt. Okay, to start off with, what we're talking about here, this mower has two belts. One's the drive belt, one is the deck belt. And the deck belt's what spins our blades around, and that's the one we're going to be changing today. So it's just a simple matter of removing these. Now, some of the newer mowers, this is an older one, have a cover that you just pull on to release it. This is an older style. It doesn't work that way. You have a wing nut here. There's a wing nut in the back that you just loosen. And there's a wing nut in the back of this one. Again, you just loosen it up. And then you'll be lifting the cover off of the back and removing it, exposing this side of the belt. And you may be able to see it. I'll see if I can zoom in for you here and show you what I've noticed on this belt. So this is what I saw, is this belt separating here, and I don't want to take a chance of, in the middle of mowing season, of having a failure. Okay, to get this panel lifted, I just go over into the corner. There's a little spot, and it'll lift clear up, and we expose our deck belt. Okay, we have our covers off and our plate up, and a couple of different things I want to point out to you at this point. On these mowers, typically, if not always, there's a diagram of the routing of your belt, of your deck belt. That's one thing I wanted to show you. Another thing is how you can determine what are drive pulleys, and what are idler pulleys. So the drive pulleys are the drive pulleys that drive your blades. So you have one on this side, there's one in the middle, and then there's one on the far side. These two, this one and this one, are idler pulleys. So the difference is these are V'd for the belt. These are flat inside for the flat side of the belt. So that's one of the things. I'm going to show you the belt here in just a moment. But another item I wanted to show you is on some mowers, especially on some of the older mowers, have pins to keep the belt on the pulley, in the pulley. So if it breaks or it comes loose or whatever, it can't fly off. Some of the newer ones don't have this. So on this one, in order to get the belt out of here, it's tight tolerance, I will have to loosen this up and swing this out of the way far enough that I can get that belt off. Now another item, and we're going to take care of this today, is back underneath where your drive belt hooks to the pulley of the engine here in the back. There is a pin just like this back there. It's actually a bolt that the newer ones don't have, the older ones do. And I'm going to just remove that bolt and get it out of there because I don't even see where it's necessary. Now, you don't have to do that. You can leave it on there if you like, but it's difficult to get to and loosen it and replace belts and tighten it back up and so on. So I will be doing that today too. Okay, so let's talk about belts here for a moment. This is an older zero turn. I mean, I bought this thing like 15 years ago. I've had to replace the drive belt once. They call it the mule belt that drives the hydraulic pumps to make this thing go. And I've had to replace this deck belt once. So there's a big difference in belts, and like I mentioned to you on previous videos, I like Stens. I like this company. They just make a really good quality product. But this belt that I'm putting on is what's called a raw edge belt. Now there are other belts that are covered with a fabric, covered completely around the belt. And the nice thing about raw edge belts is they grip the pulleys really well. And you don't get slippage like you can with other belts. And that's what we're going to be putting on, a Stens raw edge. And I'm going to get this thing set up so I can remove the belt. And then I'm going to show you a trick to make this easier that some people have issues with. So let's get this going. So I mentioned earlier that I would probably just remove this bolt here that keeps the belt on the pulley, but I just loosened it up and it moves far enough to allow me to get the belt on there. So I'm going to leave that all hooked up, leave the belt retainer on, and then when I'm done, I'll tighten that back down. Okay, so we're going to get ready here to release this belt so it can come off easily. I wanted to show you that the sprung pulley on that side is what's keeping tension on this belt. So you'll see if I pull on this belt, watch this arm over here move. So what we need to do is take the tension off of that spring. Very easy to do. So all you need to do this is just a simple buckle clamp with hooks on both ends, and we're going to hook it up onto that spring and then down underneath here like this. Now once I hook this on, I'm going to keep the strap above the pulleys, and down here underneath there's a hole in my frame. I'm just going to slide that in that hole just like that. Now when I come back here towards the camera and I give this thing a pull, it's going to pull that spring and loosen the belt. Watch the belt loosen as I pull this back. As you can see, the belt now is loose. All I have to do is remove the belt, and then we will check our routing, get the new one routed on. Okay, so now with the belt completely loose, all I need to do is slowly release my buckle, and I'll be able to slide it completely off. I'm going to just grab the slack, push the button, let it go down easily till we're completely relaxed. Leave it all hooked up like that. I'm going to release the buckle back here, or the hook where it's hooked to my frame. So it's still connected to the spring underneath. Just lay it down here. Now we'll pull our belt completely out. And through the strap. Now, by using this strap like this, it's I mean, you don't have a risk of pinching fingers and so on. And a lot of people pinch fingers. You'll see people trying to roll the belt up onto the pulleys and so on. It's a good way to get hurt. So use the strap. Um, and always on all the repairs, I was taught at a young age, use your mind, not your back, and think, and these jobs will be a lot easier for you. Oh yeah, this one is it's peeling back. I will keep this back as a safety spare and put the new one on, and let's get it out here and get it routed. Okay, another little tip. A lot of times when people put deck belts on, they'll end up getting a twist in the belt, and you don't want to do that. What you want to do is you want to get your belt out and completely close it up in your hands like this to make sure that you don't have any type of a twist. And we don't. So I'm going to take the belt and I'm going to feed this part back in where the pulley is. Just feed it back in part way. Just like that. Okay, now that we have our general routing done, we're going to pull the tension back on that spring so we can hook the belt on the drive pulley from the motor. And if your mower does not have a belt routing diagram on the deck, most do, but if yours doesn't, what you want to do is take pictures. Take lots of pictures as you're doing this so you can get the routing back into the correct position here. So what I'm going to do, I've already got my strap hooked up, and I'm going to retension that belt or that spring so we have slack to hook it onto the back pulley. To do that, I'm holding it here, but I'm going to pull it outwards as I'm pulling to get it started. And as you can see, we got a lot of slack now on the belt, and if we need more, we'll just tug a little bit more. Okay, so everything's routed around the drive pulleys, around the idler pulleys, back to the main drive pulley from the motor, and all we need to do is release this spring and tension this belt. So again, hold the slack, push the clamp, just nice and easy, and we are now tensioned. Unhook your strap. Okay, so that should just about do it. We've got our covers back on and everything's routed, everything's tensioned. We're going to fire it up here and engage the blades. Make sure you're completely clear. So everything is working fine, and if you like this type of information, please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next video.